doing, girl?
Girl, our wartime plant, what it look like?
But you're not feeling heated or what? Look at the
Girl,
sun.
heated, girl, I burn.
Girl, you ain't know ASJA invent a H20 Blow.
What is that?
Let me show you where is that. Look at it right here, girl. It's site specific. You ain't have to go and it get right to the source, girl. It's saving 15% in water waste.
Come and see this, come and see this. Watch how the nozzle adjustable and things.
Yes, oh that. You see nice thing, girl.
Hold this whole thing,
Oh,
Tim. What's that H20 Blow there?
Look, the
Yeah,
store right behind it, and it's cheap and it's affordable. Oh my god, it's portable. I don't have to do this and I don't have to do that. You see with that kind of thing, I just had to go and refill and all kind of thing.
You see what I'm telling you, girl? You will love it, girl. You will love it. You don't have to think in a flip of a switch. Your water coming right to the source right there.
Well, that real good?
You should invest. I don't know what you're still doing with it.
Thank you. Well, we done with that, yeah?
Hi, I'm Trisha Mohammed. I'm the captain for Team ASJA College Charlieville, and this is our invention, the H20 Blow. I'm going to talk you through how it works. First of all, we have a switch that turns it on and off. Water is pushed through is taken from the washing machine pump and pushed through the solenoid valve, and then goes through this nozzle that can change the width of the water.
What gave you the idea to come up with your invention?
At first, we first looked at what sector we wanted to work in, and we saw a need for a new and improved invention in the agricultural sector. And we just looked at we weighed the pros and the cons, and saw what needed to be fixed, and where we could improve certain models on, and we came up with the idea to modify a spray can. And we had different ideas at first, but as time progressed and we realized how much water was being wasted, what we needed to put in place to reduce the amount of water being wasted. So we came about and we just started to brainstorm and saw what we could put together to improve how much water is being wasted.
How much does an actual unit of this product cost?
Approximately 3,500.
How much crops could this actually irrigate in one fulling?
1.5 acres.
Okay, so what is the original source of water that you will be using with this invention?
It would be Wasa water.
With the Wasa water, you all ever thought about having an alternative just in the event,
Yeah.
Rainwater.
Because we was thinking about a barrel being filled and have a pipe running towards it as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so you all had an opportunity to be on First Up.
Yeah.
How was that experience?
That was a really
great.
fun experience. It was kind of rushing at the start because that was right before school opened, and we had to go and get our school clothes and stuff, and so just to be there and to be on TV, it was a really fun experience. Mr. Paul,
It was
guy,
great.
fun.
Yes.
It was wrong.
He helped calm the nerves and everything.
Yes.
Nice. And coming out of that experience, what it was like for you with people? Did people call you all and say they saw you
Yes.
on
Oh
TV?
my God. Yeah.
How you felt after
Yeah.
people
I'd
call
be
you
on
and tell
Facebook
you?
like every day, and people would be like, "Did I just see you on TV?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, yeah."
You got a lot of people popped up, and I actually started this new exercising class, and I actually met a boy from another school, and he was like, "You and ASJA girls have a great invention, and you all were great and stuff." I was like, okay.
And
everybody's
also-
seeing it, and they're being aware of the product.
Also too, like when you're like your family members, I think everybody was like proud of you because this is something that you're going to school and you're actually doing, which was a very great experience because I learned a lot as well, and just being and reaching this distance in the competition was very.
It wasn't just good for us, but for our school
it was
as well.
benefiting the whole thing as well.
So we had a couple of videos of all the schools and their projects and what they intend to do that was aired. After seeing that, who you believe is your biggest competitor?
Toughest competition-wise products, either Hillview or Naprima Girls, and people's choice would be either Gasparilla or Northeastern.
And you all would have done a lot of research putting together this, and in terms of the availability of fresh water in the rural and all of that. Coming out of this, what could be some of the tips that you could leave with Trinidad and Tobago for water conservation?
Just stop wasting water. When showering or when brushing your teeth, try to conserve water when washing wares or anything like that. Just try to conserve water.
basic things that you could do around the home that, you know, you could use less water of washing your car, you could use a bucket and, you know, those kinds of typical stuff, you know, to just think off the back end.